why did two sperm cross the road? Why? I put the wrong socks on this morning.
That's so fucking gross.
It's better than the other one. Did you know that Hitler is accredited for killing 6 million Jews and 2 clowns?
Why 2 clowns?
I know you wouldn't care about the Jews.
We're just hitting dad joke after dad joke today?
No, I don't think so. I don't have enough dad jokes in me.
How do you have dad in you?
Well, I mean, from what I hear, you know.
Ha ha ha.
Zinger. Sorry,
we're winging it this week.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did I cuss in the opening?
I don't think so.
I mean, it did say sperm and an anti-Semitic joke, I guess. So
close enough.
I mean, it was supposed to make fun of Hitler.
Well, it's making fun of me now.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I'm hyperish.
I know. You're jumping over the fucking walls.
Oh, so I got this pointed out to me last night. Did you know that we have a would you like to support this podcast link? Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I set it up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I was like, huh. All right.
I mean, you have to have that for, like if you want to get monetized.
Yeah.
Like it's part of it. If you want to, you can
right.
do that. So I was like, it was one click. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, it's not like we're asking for it.
Yeah.
It
talks about it in the next episode.
Yeah. I mean, until this like actually gets good, I wouldn't dare click and subscribe.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so what's new this week? Anything?
I don't know. I've just been working. The eclipse is tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we get a partial one. If you want the full one, you have to go down to Arkansas, I think.
Yeah,
or south of St. Louis, something like that.
I was told Arkansas.
Which is supposed to be the end of times from my understanding of TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
And I should not have talked about WNBA and like Caitlin Clark and stuff like that, because my TikTok has been filled with like somehow my algorithm got me into like the Caitlin Clark like lesbian side of TikTok.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, this ain't really about section.
Yeah, she's been popping up on mine quite a bit since we talked about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, damn it.
I really didn't like that foul call there at the end of the UConn. I don't even know if you watched the game. Probably.
I haven't watched a single WNBA game since I saw the first one. I stopped watching it.
No, they're still playing college ball.
Okay.
So like it's her last year, and then what's that? The girl on UConn, Paige. Not Beckner or something like that.
You couldn't ask me.
It's spelled weird. Anyway,
if it was on my life, I couldn't answer.
I know. But anyway, like the game came down and Paige got the ball and she went around and her teammate set a pick and then they called an offensive foul. So she didn't get to take like the last shot of the game. And that's how Iowa won and that's how the game ended. And I don't know. I mean, it was probably a foul, but I've seen them ignore more than that and not call it,
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of weird how sports goes. So, I mean, I don't think that it's a conspiracy in any way, I mean, they're trying to drive up revenue off of that. Like, what is that? $37. So, but still, it was a good game.
So, you're preaching to the hookers. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, that would require like watching shit.
I watch good TV.
Yeah. Like
I don't know, fucking UFC.
I
I watch a lot of UFC.
really thought you said good TV.
Yeah,
Right.
it's significantly better than any of the women's basketball.
It's debatable.
No, that's by a mile.
I don't know.
I've never seen a UFC match that was worse than any WNBA game.
I mean, like the skill of like UFC and all that, I think is like tremendous and all that. I just think it's boring as shit to watch.
I find it so interesting. I love it. That's like my sport. That's the only one I watch.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you're into it. It's just I'm not into it.
Like I watch the Super Bowl and like a Chiefs playoff game, but other than that, I only watch the UFC.
Yeah, I guess they voted down that tax thing. Yeah, so I mean, Chiefs may be moving.
Like moving states.
They might move over to Kansas, or they might.
Oh, they move a block.
Well, I mean, you never know. They might do like the whole Cleveland Brown thing and like move in the middle of the night over to Baltimore.
Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns, like back in the day, they would like, they were part of Cleveland, and then the owner, just like packed everything up in the middle of the night, like all the football stuff, and moved it to Baltimore. That's how you got the Baltimore Ravens, and then through expansion teams, we got the Cleveland Browns back.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's I don't know why that popped in my head. Oh, so anyway, work going good.
Yeah, I I got a lot of jokes made because I shaved my head again.
Yeah,
This is like my third year, I think, of
Yeah.
shaving my head.
maybe that's where the Hitler joke came from.
Maybe. I'm not.
Yeah,
But they keep giving me shit about it. I'm like, I've been doing this for 3 years. Like,
yeah,
I'm sorry that you guys only know me for this month so far. You
Yeah.
know?
yeah. Another pair of clippers down.
You know.
Yeah.
They were like, so do you got an eagle tattooed on your chest? I was like, fuck you guys.
Your favorite movie, American History X? Yeah, that is a good movie though.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, yeah. My friend Brian is the one that actually got me to watch it. So,
What's it called?
American History X. It's a really good. It's got Edward Norton in it, and this other the kid that was like on Terminator 2. He was in it. Yeah, it's a movie about pretty much a white supremacist, and his younger brother is like writing a report for school, and it like goes through like all the stuff that they went through, and it comes out to like how wrong he was for thinking that way and being a white supremacist. But there's one part on there where like he makes this guy bite the curb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like
Curb stomp him?
yeah, but like they like zoomed in on like right whenever he's putting his teeth on the curb, that I can still hear the noise.
I can't watch that shit.
Oh, it is. I mean, you don't see like the gruesome part.
Mhm.
You just see like where he's like puts his teeth on there. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, ugh. Still gives me the chills.
That's one of like the only things that I can't watch. Like I can watch like people getting shot or like hit by a fucking train, like that would bother me. But if I see like bones break or like
Yeah,
teeth shatter, I can't fucking watch it. It's too much for me.
what I don't
Watching but like an arm snap in half, I can't do it.
Yeah. What I don't understand is like, like if you were on like say Google and you're trying to look up some back in the day, we had videos called Faces of Death, and like it had all that gruesome like people dying and shit like that.
We call that Instagram Reels.
Why is that on Instagram?
Because they don't monitor it enough. They just
Apparently.
I've gotten sent and seen so many videos of people dying just through Instagram Reels.
Yeah, like the first time I heard
And
that
Twitter.
first time I heard that was on like Joe Rogan, and he talks about that quite a bit, but I was like, But then, like, you get on, like, Google censored the spot. Like, I don't know, you have a hard time finding anything on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much everything's, like, censored anymore. So,
Except Instagram Reels and Twitter.
yeah.
You can put anything.
Thanks, Elon.
Yeah. You can put anything you want on Twitter.
Is anybody ever going to call that X?
I don't think so.
I really don't think so either. Like he might.
Maybe the next generation will, but
Yeah,
they won't have to experience Twitter.
I don't even know then. Like, because I mean, even the young kids now are calling it X or calling it Twitter. Yeah,
Yeah.
he might as well just change it back to Twitter, but like make it like a goth bird or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, he did like he put like a big old X on top of the building, the office building. He ended up there for like a weekend, and he's like, "Nah, I don't like it." Took it back down. That guy is so nuts. So,
You remember that video where he was getting interviewed like at SpaceX and somebody recommended something for his rocket and he was like, I didn't even think about that.
yeah,
We're gonna make those changes. And like this interviewer like just made significant changes to the SpaceX rocket.
yeah. Well, he was like a random YouTuber or
Yeah.
TikTok,
Just some random dude.
Yeah,
He was like, why are we not doing this with that too? And he's like, huh.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he's trying to explain it. He's like, wait a minute. No, you're right.
Yeah. I think it was like adding or displacing fuel into a different place of the rocket or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're doing that for the other thing. Why are we not doing it for this? And Elon was like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah.
And then apparently he went and made the changes.
Yeah. I really wish he would have put a Neuralink in my head.
Just wait, it'll happen.
I know. All the letters are right. But have you seen anything on that?
Not recently.
Yeah, well, they put it in a guy, and he's like paralyzed, but he can get like just thinking about it, he can move the cursor around the screen now and stuff, and and they're like, oh, so what have you done with it? He's like, I played video games. So, he was playing Civilization, I think, something like that.
I mean, I would too,
Well, I mean, if I was just all of a sudden unable to never play video games again, and then I got a chance, I think I'd probably take it.
Yeah.
So
I know I've seen something similar to it. I don't think it was the Neuralink, but it was something along the same lines of it.
yeah,
And this guy that has been like paralyzed since birth and everything, he wasn't able to talk to his family.
mm-hmm.
So they put this thing in his head where if he thought of words, they would pop up on the screen, and then like it would do like a text to speech or whatever. So he could just think, and this like computer would talk for him.
Yeah,
I seen that. That was pretty cool.
yeah. We'll probably end up getting there someday because, like, like I'm sitting here talking right now, and it's like that's like the most. It's the worst way to communicate. So
Yeah.
like because I mean, what I'm trying to say doesn't really come out the way that I think, and
Yeah.
or that could be the ADD. I don't know. So it's ADHD now, I guess.
They're two different things.
Are they?
Yeah, ADD is attention deficit disorder, and then ADHD is like a hyper version of that. Like you can't focus, and you're constantly trying to find something to do. ADD is just you can't focus on one thing.
Well, somebody probably tried to explain it to me one time when I saw something shiny. I don't know. Oh, look at the kitty. It's seems like everybody has that now. Like everybody is labeled as that.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of phones. Because we're so used to having the one thing we can focus on for hours and hours.
Yeah.
And there's all these things going on to it. I really do think it is phones.
Yeah. Oh, I went and ate last night at a OG Olive Garden, and
I know I took one of your breadsticks.
oh, you. But
Your leftovers.
apparently it was prom night also,
Yeah, it was.
and I mean, I don't know if I'm just getting old or turning gay. I'm not real sure.
A bit of both.
I was like, oh, that's a pretty dress. I don't know if I'd wear a train with it.
Wear a train?
Yeah.
What do you mean a train?
Like It's like a tail thing on the back, like
Oh
it drags
yeah,
behind
yeah.
him. It was a very short one, it wasn't like a wedding train or nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the dress looks good purple, but like probably a darker purple. I wouldn't have gone that light. So
Yeah. Maybe I need to go like hunting or something.
yeah, I need to go hunting, get laid, something. I don't know. So
Go fishing.
yeah,
Yeah. You know what I've seen an awful lot of on Facebook Marketplace recently?
what's that?
GTRs.
That's a car, right?
Oh my god.
What is that?
Out of the people that are my friends that listen to this, they're gonna be hating on you so fucking hard.
What?
The Nissan GTR?
Oh,
Oh my god.
quite American. I don't want it.
Oh lord.
What are you gonna do with a Nissan GTR?
I mean, it's one of my dream cars. Like, I really badly want the older one, and I really, really want the newer one too.
I feel like I know what car you're talking about, but
Okay, so you remember from the first Fast and Furious movie,
yeah,
Brian's car, the gray and blue one?
uh-huh.
That's a Skyline. That's a Nissan GTR.
Oh,
But at the time, it was called an R34, and the nickname is a Skyline. But they remade them in like 2010 and released them till like 2017. No, they still release them. So I think, yeah, from 2010 to now, they started re-releasing them as just strictly GTRs.
yeah, your ass is way too close to the road. Like you look like two balls just being drug along. Yeah, it's too low. It's like that what was that one damn car that you traded down for, in my opinion?
Which one?
This is the fucking lowrider one.
Oh, the Honda Prelude?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do really like those cars. I just got a really shitty one. And it was a little too low because it scraped on
a
gravel.
little too low.
Yeah.
A little.
If it was an inch higher, I would have liked it more. But
Dude, if we had a speed bump, like
I would have, yeah, we would have had to call it tow truck if there was a speed bump.
my ass cheeks would turn into my face cheeks. Like
I would just bought, like, I made sure I avoided speed bumps whenever driving that car. Because you physically could not go over one.
well, whenever I opened the door, I could flat palm the pavement.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Yeah. It was like driving a golf cart as a car. It was so cool.
That whole ride back because I went with you to go get it.
Yeah.
The amount of disappointment that I was holding on the inside of me. Like we just got out of a 3/4 ton Dodge, lifted 4-wheel drive, and we hop into this fucking penis and we're the nuts. And you're literally dragging my ass all the way home. Oh my God. Like, you were so happy, and I didn't want to ruin it for you, but I really wanted to ruin it for you.
Well, looking back, yeah, it was a bad decision. But at the time, I have never felt so cool in my life.
I love it. I love
Because they're not very common cars.
I loved how I was trying to like talk you out of like every trade that you ever did.
Mm-hmm.
And you would so passionately explain to me why I am wrong and you are right.
That was the only one I regretted in the Tahoe. Those were the only two out of like the 5.
The Tahoe.
The Tahoe, there was a dream I was chasing though, that getting rid of it, and I just got fucked in the end.
Yeah.
If everything was all right, like title wise, I feel like that would have been a good trade because I could have drove it a lot. It was fairly reliable.
Yeah.
I did a lot of cool stuff to it, like the light bar. I did made it run a little better.
Yeah.
Adjusted the height a little, kind of. I just balanced it out a little more. It was so cool, but just the legality part, they kind of fucked me on it.
I think that's probably the only thing that Facebook has done that I actually agree with is they've limited the age to 18 on Marketplace.
Yeah. They did it just in time.
No, they did it too late because you'd probably still have that Charger.
The one that had an awful misfire and like 250,000 miles on it. The V6.
And what were you doing in Votech again? What classes were you taking?
I didn't do Votech.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Auto mechanics.
Oh,
I wasn't in it at the time.
Yeah, I don't think you were.
I think I had maybe just got into it. I remember I cut the exhaust off in it. Yeah.
If people could hear a face palm, that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, like every car just takes work, like
Well, I was a teenager. I was just fucking around with anything I had.
as long as
If it moved, I was ruining it.
and this is why parents should never buy their kids cars.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I know I'm right. I got a Charger off in the wind somewhere and a Mustang out here to prove it.
Mustang ain't mine.
I know. Oh, anyway,
Hey, I had the Tahoe for over a year. I kept that one for a while, and it was a good car.
because I fought you for 6 months. That's why you had it for a year.
Too.
It was. That was my point.
Oh.
Like, don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of it. I come home and I've gotten rid of it, and there's a Chomo fucking van in the driveway.
I kept it for over a year. I kept the Tahoe for over a year, which for me was a big deal.
Commitment issues.
Yeah, I wonder where I get those from.
Not me.
Yeah.
Ouch, yeah.
Damn it, I got ash on my clean pants.
Well, I think you're right. I think this chair may be uncomfortable.
You see what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
So, people that don't know, we got chairs because we're like building our studio for up here, and because we changed studio rooms, and we're trying to like make it look all nice and cool. So we got these chairs that would like fit in with the Campout idea, and he was saying that they were so comfortable, and they're not. They're very uncomfortable.
Well, no, it's just uncomfortable today.
For me, it's always uncomfortable. Like after sitting here for 45 minutes to an hour, it's immediately uncomfortable.
It could be the coffee and the energy drinks that's doing it too. I don't know.
I think you're just wired today.
Yeah. Well,
You got GTA 5 so that we can play together.
Yeah.
And then found out that it doesn't work together.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. We were going to start GTA for like YouTube.
Yeah, like filler episode kind of deal.
Like throughout the week.
Yeah.
And
play golf.
He's on PS5, I'm on PS4, and it doesn't work that way because we're at two different versions.
Well, get on my level, bitch.
I'm sorry, I'm not spending $500 to do the exact same thing, just slightly faster.
Do some day drinking. You'll do it. So I got my PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I know.
God, I was so the next morning, like, I didn't really do that.
Immediate regret.
Shipped. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, too late now.
I'm not going to buy one until I have like quite a lot of money saved up.
You okay today?
No. She was. I didn't see that. I just spilled the ashtray all over the ground. And it was full. Well, that'll be for afterward.
Yeah, well, everybody needs a hobby. Oh, man. So
what?
I don't know. I want to fight.
You ready to start day drinking again?
Kind of. I was thinking about it.
I'm going to fight my son today.
We might want to pause this so I can go get some rum.
Oh, really?
No. I don't need that going on, too. Hyper and drunk.
Oh, I know, because I have to deal with it every time.
I know. Maybe after this, we go eat. I'll go do some day drinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, give me a subject. Let's find
Star Wars.
Okay, what about
it? Favorite episode? Like, we're going to keep it strictly sequels and pre-sequels. The originals. The original 6.
Okay. So,
which one's your favorite?
Prequels in the original?
Episode 1, episode 6. Everything else after that is bullshit.
I mean, I would say 6.
Thank you. I don't think we've ever agreed on that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I disagree.
Oh my God, we were so
You were
close.
talking about A New Hope, then, right?
No, that's 4.
Okay, then which one will be 6?
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, yeah, we're disagreeing. Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the best one out of the originals, but
Give me a favorite character.
Anakin.
And okay.
If it wasn't for Anakin, none of the movies would be made. And he's the best character progression. You get to see him from the beginning all the way to the end.
Uh-huh.
They're still holding on to Luke. You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, his character progression is wah, wah, wah. I love you. Wah, wah. Now I have a breathing problem. Like, that's Anakin Skywalker's fucking progression.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know. He seems. I get that he's supposed to be the main staple of the fucking whole series, but
Let me remind you of my wallpaper on my phone because I change it like every couple of days. Because my normal one is a picture of me in Austin.
All right.
It's from one of our parties. We're in our fireball costumes.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's a normal one, but I have to change it for work because there's a lot of alcoholics and addicts there. So I'm like, maybe a fireball background is not my best pick. So I always go back to this one.
No, Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting on Mustafar.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that fucking lore coming out.
There you go.
Oh, bam.
Was it on Mustafar?
Shut up. I
I don't remember if that was the name of it.
I have no fucking clue. Don't. Lazy.
Execute Order 66.
Yeah, no.
One of the best lines ever.
None of the drivers know what the hell Order 66 is.
That's what Emperor Palpatine says, that to like kill all Jedi.
Yeah. Yeah, but we all got to
That's
act
Order
like Anakin killed all of them when really it was the stormtroopers.
I mean, he killed like 20 of the kids at least.
Actually, the clone troopers. Yeah, he goes and like slaughters a nursery. Congratulations.
Hey,
What a cool character.
he's still, yeah, that made him better.
Yeah.
What?
Mando off the Mandalorian. Much better character.
No. Mando's pretty damn good.
Uh-huh.
He ain't better.
Who's above him?
Anakin.
And anybody else?
Um,
I swear to God, if you say Jar Jar, I'm going to put this cigarette out in your nose.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's probably Anakin than Mando. I'm trying to think of someone who's Obi-Wan's got to be like second. Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mando.
Yeah, put Obi-Wan up there in the top 3. I was like, this is my favorite piece of drywall.
He's been there for literally everything.
Yeah,
He was there for all of it.
yeah, he's the greatest like witness.
Oh my god. I've seen a TikTok explaining it recently.
What?
Like everything that Obi-Wan has done in the MCU, and they were like justifying why he's the best. I'm like, okay, Anakin's still the best, but I'll hear you out. And all of the shit that he did throughout it, I have to watch it to get refreshed. But
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, he's like one of the most well-used characters, I feel like.
well, to be perfectly
Aside
honest,
from Jar Jar. No, I'm just kidding.
I know I was gonna, I'll cut you, but in all honesty,
we got our camera.
yeah, we got him. My top 3 it would be actually Mando, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan.
I knew Boba Fett would be up there.
Yeah, Obi-Wan just because and Mando and Boba Fett they're roughly the same fucking thing. But
Mando's not even a Mandalorian.
I know. So
He's a phony.
yeah,
Why would that? Okay. I need to finish The Mandalorian, actually. I only watched season 1.
you remember what I said about the disappointment in that damn Honda?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just surpassed it.
I think I might have watched part of season 2. I remember, like, one of the last things I seen where they fell in that, like, ice pit with the ship.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
There was like this sinkhole on this ice planet or whatever, and the ship fell into it.
Yeah.
And then the package, I forgot what the Yugo, is that the name of Baby Yoda?
No.
What's the name of Baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda. I don't remember the name of
Okay.
Baby Yoda. No, it's
But he went and found like some aliens in the cave or whatever.
uh
And yeah, it was a cool episode. I think it was the last one I watched.
yeah, I cannot remember the name of Baby Yoda.
I thought it was like Yugo or Yondu or something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look that up.
We'll keep talking.
Oh, filler time. Okay. Let's see. Things you may not know about me.
Oh, it's Grogu.
There we go. All right.
That was close.
And I didn't have to tell any secrets about myself.
What do you think I did so fast?
Oh, thank you.
I don't think anybody wants to hear about your life.
No, I know somebody's going to be like, text me, like, what were you going to say? Because
Find out next week. Go on.
No, because I had to tell that story that I was going to tell last week, and you're like, no.
Yeah, now.
I'm not going to tell the story now, but like, yeah, you were very much in a PG-13 mood.
Last week?
Yeah.
Well, we decided to make it funny, so we were keeping it funny.
It was going to be funny.
No, it would have been funny to you.
I think, it was a funny story. They laughed.
Uh-huh.
They did.
I didn't hear a single laugh.
Yeah. Well, no, because you were here. You were here on, like, fucking playing Siege or something.
I have not played Siege in years.
You played it the other day.
No, I didn't.
You-
I downloaded it and booted it up to play with my friends, and then they didn't want to play anymore. I literally have not played a match of Siege in years.
Oh my god. We're in copper.
Yeah.
I love how TikTok is full of that. What's up, brother?
Oh my gosh. Me and my friends do that so much.
Do you really?
Yeah, especially me and Holly. That's all we do.
What's up, brother?
Tuesday. Special teams, special plays, special players.
Oh, how?
What's up, brother?
What do you actually think about Sketch and the fact that whole thing is a character?
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
But it's not actually how he actually is. But I do wish it was as normal.
Yeah.
But it's still a funny character, so it's not that big of a deal.
Well,
I just wish it was real.
In all honesty, I think it's like, yeah, that's not really him, but that's how he wants to be. Like, like he wants to talk like Morty and say those weird things, and it's like
he doesn't talk like Morty.
He
does not talk like Morty
from Rick and Morty.
Correct.
You think that he does not talk like that?
I don't think he talks like that. No,
he's doing an impersonation of him.
I don't think so.
Oh my god! How do I know this and you don't know that?
Morty's like the high pitched, scared, scratchy voice.
It sounds just like Sketch. Yeah, I know.
I don't think so. This is the fight you were looking for. Just find something that I can whine about. So we can fight about it.
No, he's. Yeah, look up a Sketch thing. I don't know how you're going to put that in this.
We'll just hold it to the mic.
Do some work on this shit. What are you talking about? Yeah, it doesn't sound like Morty, does it?
No, he doesn't.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I can see the similarities, but he does not sound the same as Morty.
Yeah, if there's a contract dispute in the next season of Rick and Morty, they're going to contact Sketch, see if he'll do it for a little cheaper.
Disney did like a little line in, I think it was a Drake song, like talking about Sketch. It's like, I never take my jersey off, call me Sketch.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny.
That's pretty cool.
He's reaching like mainstream now.
But I think that's how he kind of wants to act, and like Jinxie is probably pretty similar to that, and Queso is,
I like Queso, but he's forcing too much. Like he's projecting too much.
Yeah, I mean,
he tries too hard.
I mean that's a good quality though. I mean, it's better to try too hard than not try at all.
I feel like he's starting to get to the whole okay guys, subscribe. Like he's starting to turn into one of those guys.
Well,
Like he's just farming views now. Like I don't know. He had his funny thing and they held on to it way too long.
well, because it's a business now.
I really like Queso, but out of those three, he is the bottom. I think it goes sketch, it goes Jinxie sketch, and then Queso.
Yeah, Queso he would be my third too, but mainly because like the funniest things comes from his viewers.
Yeah,
But his reactions are fucking on point. Like I do love this, but
I think the reactions are too much. Like this, he just does too much screaming. That's what it is. Yeah, he does too much screaming for me.
But Jinxie's one. But Jinxie's one.
Well, his things are actually funny.
My favorite is whenever he clicks on something and it's like some chick and his chair goes flying backwards.
Feet straight up in the air. That's funny. I remember he kicks the camera too. That's funny. Jinxie's version of that is he'll grab something and throw it at those like glass panes behind his in the back of his room, fucking shatter them.
Yeah.
Because he's got all these like pictures or jerseys, I forget what they were, behind like in these glass frames on his wall.
Jinxie does?
Yeah. Sketch. I meant sketch.
Yeah.
And he'll like grab a controller or something, fucking chuck it, and you'll just hear the glass break and shatter on the ground. Like I love that. So that's the equivalent for me to Jinxie's like kicking the camera.
But I still think out of that generation that would be my 1, 2, 3. But the top ones to me is Tim the Tap Man, Dr. Disrespect. I know they're older.
No, I can agree with that. That was the only like person on Twitch that I would go out of my way to go watch.
Yeah,
because normally all the other streamers I just see them on TikTok or watch their YouTube videos or whatever. Tim the Tap Man was the only one I would actually download Twitch to watch, and he was really good. I think he fell off a little bit, but that's just me. Dr. Disrespect, he absolutely fell off. But
well, let's get off video games.
Streamers, let's get them off.
Yeah, because I mean we've kind of probably alienated most of the audience by now.
We got the whole 1 or 2 people left.
Did you hear about the prostitute house that got shut down?
No.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Had a sign out for us that beat up were closed. Masturbation. Fuck you. That was funny. What?
That's the silence of like nobody. All you hear is me.
Oh, well.
Because it's not funny.
Well, I mean, if it's not funny, I mean, you are the authority.
I've been listening to a lot recently. So I've been listening to the radio more than I listen to Bluetooth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just like the variety. With Bluetooth, it's mostly the same songs, Bluetooth, like from my phone.
Okay.
Are you following?
So you listen to like Spotify?
No, I listen to radio.
Yeah.
So radio or Spotify is what I've been doing.
Go. Okay.
Radio or Spotify. And I stopped really listening to Spotify because I only played my playlists.
Uh-huh.
And I've been listening to those same songs for forever. I'll add a few like every week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been listening to almost strictly the radio recently. And I've been listening to way too much Prince for some reason.
You can't listen to too much Prince.
Well, I've never been like a huge Prince fan. Like the Purple Rain album, yes, absolutely. But outside of that, I never really listened to him that much.
I want to follow that car that just went by and find out who it is. And for this Christmas, buy my muffler.
That's like the majority of people in Jasper.
Oh my God.
I was one of them.
I don't.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't cut the exhaust off the van. So.
Yeah, but you also never drove the van.
I didn't cut the exhaust off the Tahoe either.
No, I guess you didn't.
So I haven't in several years.
Look at you go.
Like 3 years, I haven't cut an exhaust off. I think we're overdue.
No,
How's that Chrysler doing?
I'll beat the fuck out of you. Oh my god! Like, yeah, like you're of age now, so it ain't child abuse any longer. Now it's just assault.
It's just a weekend without sugar in the Kool-Aid.
That's right. Like I can do a weekend in jail. Like it's fine. And whenever I explain to the judge, he'll probably swap us places.
Yeah.
He got the muffler off my car.
Yeah, let's buck him.
Man, we are stretching on this week.
What did I say last? Oh, Prince. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but he's been on the radio a lot, so we've been getting into a bit of a Prince kick.
It's surprising how much you like older music.
It's just so much better. Like, I don't even think there's a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, it's better. It's better music. The lyrics are better. They put more time into it.
Better ingredients.
Better pizza, Papa John's. But I don't know. I do absolutely think it's better. I listen to a lot of like 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Like too much, I feel.
Yeah. See, and I'm the other side. Like I can drive for 6 hours and not even turn the radio on.
I have to have something.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to Lamar, I can do without. But the majority of the time, yeah, I have something playing.
Yeah, but like whenever you were younger, like your driving depended on what song was playing.
You're right. Yeah.
Like if it was like some slow mellow song, like, yeah, I'm gonna do the speed limit, it's fine. Next thing I know, you're doing fucking 90, we're not gonna take it.
No. It was Freebird. That was my go-to.
No.
Whenever I had to get somewhere fast, Freebird was getting put on the track. Or basically any AC/DC song.
And we wonder why the insurance payment's so high.
Hey, I didn't legally get in a wreck yet.
You know it goes off of speeding tickets too, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I've only... Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. And it goes off of how bad the speeding tickets are.
I think the highest I ever got caught with was 85.
Yeah.
I think that was the highest I ever got caught. Okay, I have a funny story. So I was going down the highway between Carthage and Jasper, and I was going from the girlfriend I had at the time, her house, to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 10 minutes to get there. And I was in Carthage, and it's in Lamar. So the speed limit, that's basically a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
So this is whenever I did drive the Charger, the V6 high output, still high outputted.
Yeah.
I was going 110, and I would slow down to pass cars slightly. So I would drop down to like 95, and I passed a state trooper going 95, and I slammed on my brakes like whenever I was right next to him. And I was like, I just gotta accept it now. He was like, I clocked you going past me 95, but you slowed down to 82, so we'll go to 82.
Mm-hmm.
And that ticket was only 82. But I still made it from Carthage to Lamar in 15 minutes with getting pulled over, getting a ticket, calling my mom because I was upset, and still made it to work in 15 minutes.
Right, but you had to be there in 10.
Yeah, but I was only 5 minutes late.
Yeah. There's no difference in between 5 minutes late and 30 minutes late.
At that place,
Late is late.
our boss was late.
Yeah.
So he would have not known.
Yeah, but
My clock in card was there. I just texted somebody.
I'm trying to tell you that your safety is more important than getting there 5 minutes late compared to 30 minutes late.
It was middle of the day, dry roads. We were good.
No. The funny
That's
thing
not
is,
the worst thing I've done in that car. Me and Noah have gotten shot at several times in that Charger.
well, I don't want to get on the whole shooting thing because bunch of pussies. I don't.
You can ask him. Like me and Noah have had so many near-death experiences together.
I know.
Me and Colin have had a couple. Yeah, we've gone through some shit together. Me and my friends are not the smartest.
Well, no, you guys are all smart and you guys are all capable. Only problem is you have a real bad judge of situations.
Yeah,
If you're going to a party where you don't know anybody and said party is in a trailer park, do not go to said party.
but I made friends from the party before that.
There's
Like
no,
an hour before.
at another trailer park.
No, some random girl's quinceanera. I'm dead serious too. I have pictures.
Did you crash at the quinceanera?
No, they was just posted. Like anybody could come.
I don't think that's what that meant.
Well, we showed up. They were like, "Are you here for whatever the girl's name was?" And we're like, "Yeah." We never met her. We met her. We met her parents.
You know what a quinceanera is, right?
Is her like 16th birthday?
Yeah.
I was 16 at the time, so.
Yeah.
But this house was like, there was like 100 people there.
Right.
We were just two in the crowd.
Yeah, but how rocking is like a 16-year-old party? Like,
It was pretty rocking.
oh, well.
We met the parents because there was all this food, like, and way too much food. And we were like, man, we haven't eaten yet. At this time, it was 2 in the morning.
I can imagine the food. Oh, my God.
It was 2 in the morning. I have pictures of the food. So I was like, yeah. And we were like, man, we just don't want to just take it. So we just asked some random person, like, where's the parents? Because obviously it was quinceanera, they're going to be parents, you know?
Yeah.
And out in the back, there were this round table. All these, I think it was like 6 adults sitting around this round table, of course, drinking Monderos and smoking cigarettes. And we were like, would we be okay with getting the food? And she's like, yes, they're there for you. They're there for you. Like barely getting English. So me and Noah at the exact same time. We're gracias. And she's like, de nada. So we went back inside and made like 2 full plates each.
Oh, my God.
I ate one of the plates and then we were told that like cops are coming. So we went out to the car and sat in it and ate our other food while cops showed up.
Cops came to break up a quinceanera?
Yeah, because there was like, I think it was drugs, or there was somebody had a gun, something. And we were like, we made a friend while we were there.
There's probably some, like, Karen neighbor that didn't like the noise and just made some shit up.
Probably, but there were cops, so there was a lot of legal shit going on. So we were like, yeah, we're going to get out of there. But we made a friend while we were there,
Mm-hmm.
and he told us about the after party. And we're like, oh, sweet, hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we went to this after party.
At a trailer park?
No, not yet.
Jesus Christ.
It was out in the middle of the buttfuck nowhere. And I had no idea what the party was for. I think it was just a half party. And we get there, and there are like double the people. Like, I'm over 200 people. There was a lot on this like 1 acre little spot of land. And some dude, there was this one guy that was flipping out, trying to convince as many people, because he was on the phone with his friend, and his friend was on the way, but he seen like a whole fleet of cops coming.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to tell everybody, like, hey, there's cops, we need to go. And nobody was believing him because he was just some random dude. And I had a weird feeling, so I was like, no, I think we should believe this guy. And so I had to go find Noah. And he was like, no, I'll be fine. I'm like, just trust me on this one. Like, I have a feeling. As we're leaving, we're like a quarter mile down the road. We see like 4 or 5 different squad cars pull up to the party. We barely missed it. And whenever we got on the highway, we seen more taking the exit to go over there. And then the guy that I met earlier, there's an after at the trailer park that you're talking about. So we sat at the trailer park waiting for the guy that owned this trailer to show up. Showed up way too drunk. And was so mad about people being there because apparently nobody told him that we were going to his house.
Oh,
yeah. And somebody had broke his table inside, like they had sat on it and broke it.
uh-huh.
They flipped out, and apparently I didn't see it because I stayed outside. But Noah said that there was like ARs, a bunch of pistols, like clips on clips on clips of full ammo, just sitting on this guy's couch. And so he comes storming in there, screaming at people. I'm like, this ain't gonna end well. He comes outside and starts taking shots at cars. I beat Noah. And this was Noah's like track era. My fat ass beat Noah to the car. And it didn't have a key fob. We had to put the key in. So we were setting shit. And I had never pushed that car harder down this little stretch that was on this trailer park. And we made it out and we were like, yeah, we probably should go home.
Yeah.
And so we made it home like 6 a.m. And I don't think Mom knew I left that night. And she was very upset.
You have you learned anything?
Yeah. Why do you think I don't go to parties anymore?
Yeah. Well, especially at trailer parks.
Trailer park one's the best place.
Yeah, guns and meth. Yay.
That was the only bad one.
The only bad one.
All the other trailer park parties are fun.
That's only because you were watching Trailer Park Boys, and
I wasn't watching them yet.
mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it for another year later. Then we went to more trailer park parties. And they didn't have guns, and they were much more fun.
I would sit there and watch you watch that shit. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Trailer Park Boys?
Yes.
Is one of the best shows.
Oh my god.
That show was hilarious. Oh, excuse me. It was hilarious.
The Office sucks, but Trailer Park Boys is awesome.
Yeah. I still stand by that. Yeah. But Trailer Park Boys isn't even in my top 10 favorite shows, but it is still really fucking good. You have to be a specific kind of person to watch it, though.
Yeah.
Like, Shameless is better, but Trailer Park Boys is, like, right behind it. It's pretty damn good.
So, how long have you lived with me now?
Oh, 2 years.
What's your feelings on that?
Living with you?
Yeah. How's it been?
I don't know if we can talk about it.
I'll see why not. I mean, I'll take the bad. I'll take the good.
Well, it's not about you.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Just me alone living here
Yeah.
in my new relationship. Yeah, it's been great.
okay.
I've enjoyed it. I mean, we've had our moments, but like, it's been altogether pretty damn good.
Yeah, I was just curious about it. You kind of had me scared there for a little bit. I was like, fuck, you getting ready to tell me.
No. Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want you to tell me how you really feel, but yeah, I was a little nervous on that one. For some odd
I
reason.
enjoyed it.
Okay.
It's home, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be a big adjustment. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was, but it was a good adjustment.
No, I don't like, I don't know, like, I mean, do you feel like I treated you like a kid or?
No, I don't. I think you treated me like another person, you know,
Yeah,
which is all I was looking for. Like, just treat me like I'm another human being, you know.
yeah.
And I think I got that living here.
Okay.
Just kind of handle your shit, and if you don't, talk to you and expect you to, you know. And I always did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've got a different style, I guess, you know, because
But yeah, me and you definitely don't have a father-son relationship.
well, that sounds disconcerting.
Well, I'm meaning like we have more of a like friendly relationship. Like you teach me shit all the time,
Mhm.
like growing up. But since I moved in, I was basically 18 and I'm almost 20 now. So, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of more teaching after that. Aside from whenever I fucked up, you're like, hey, come on.
Yeah.
And then would like tell me what to do next time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we have more of like a friendly relationship, like a friendship instead of a father-son, which I would prefer. I mean,
well, I mean, at a certain age, I mean, I can't, you know, like, oh, you're grounded, you know,
Yeah.
and shit like that, you know, because it just doesn't work, you know, in my opinion. I mean, there are other parents out there in the world that do things their way, and some are more strict, and there are a lot of benefits to being more strict.
yeah.
You know, I mean, eventually you'll have kids and you'll have to make that decision yourself. But I don't know, like if I was more strict, then, you know, I think personally, I think my life would be better.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I'm going to probably end up as more of the hard ass parent. I've thought about this before.
yeah.
I really do think I will be.
Well, I mean, there are benefits to it,
Yeah.
I just got to be prepared to tell my grandkids no, they can't move in. But like I don't know, like I know a lot of kids don't get like the opportunity to like express themselves, and like they have to have a job, like like you gotta do this, or like like you went to college, they wouldn't have the freedom to like it's not really for me, like they no, you're there for 4 years,
Yeah.
um I don't know. I mean, I could have been right or wrong. I don't know really yet which one, but I mean, should I have been a strict parent and like forced you to stay in college, or did I do the right thing about letting you come back and find a new path?
I mean, I think it was the reason I left was more of money wise than anything else.
Yeah,
Because we had a deadline of like 2 weeks to make up. I think it was like $7,000,
yeah.
something like that. And
I could have got you the money. That wasn't the problem. It was
to me, that was the biggest
yeah,
reason why I left. Like that was the number one reason.
yeah. Well, because you didn't want to owe me, like
Well, I mean, we're not millionaires,
Well, yeah, but I mean,
$7,000 still $7,000.
sometimes sacrifices need to be made for the better good, but I mean, I was okay with it. I know you weren't okay with it, and that's why I kind of just left it in your hands.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, I have to let you adult yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for me, if you weren't going to take it serious, then yeah, it would be a bad investment. But if it was something that you were really trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
and you were fighting to stay in, well, then it would be a good investment. So you had to decide on what you wanted, and I don't think you chose wrong. I don't think there was a right or wrong answer. I think it was just what you wanted to do, what made you feel like you were doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then we came back
yeah.
and got a job I like.
Yeah, I think you're on a good path. You're kind of in the same thing that you were interested in going to college for, and
Yeah.
I think there's opportunities to go through that way.
I mean, I'm kind of using my plan B because initially it was to go become like a mental health therapist and actually like work with people,
Yeah,
and my plan B was to go into addiction. And so here we are now.
yeah. I don't know.
Man, you're famous today.
I know. Phone was ringing. I doubt the mic picked it up.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
But I mean, I don't know. There's so many questions. Like so many times you get, like, am I doing the right thing and whatnot? So I don't know. It's just one of those deals. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Hi.
How's it going?
Jamie just walked in on us on this podcast, so
You want to say hi to the podcast?
What up, podcast?
I doubt they could hear. But
What up?
was that you that just called me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you got the dog freaking out.
I was just freaking out before. So anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Just parenting's just there. I was never really ready for it, and my dad he was the hard ass. My mom was more like me, I guess.
Yeah.
So they had a pretty good, 1-2 combo.
Yeah.
Dad could piss me off, and then mom would, let him know, like how mad I was.
And calm you down. And,
Yeah. So, but after she passed away, then I just had the hard ass there. But
Yeah.
he actually, I don't know, like I was fairly hard on you guys sometimes whenever you were younger, but like my dad, he like after he got to where he respected me, he kind of had the same relationship you and me have, me taking him after he lost most of his vision. I'd take him dancing on Thursdays and Friday nights,
Mm-hmm.
and that was one of those like sacrifice things, like because he sacrificed a lot for me.
Yeah.
So I sacrificed some of my youth and my time. There was a lot of other things I wanted to do on Friday night. To take my dad two-stepping.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would be in there till well after 10 o'clock at night. I'd have to take him at he'd want to be there at 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we went and ate. He's all like, "Oh, I'll buy you Long John Silver's." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I get me and Brian, whenever we would go to Long John Silver's, be like 2 chicken, 1 fish, hush puppy, we get the thing, and he's all like, "Well, damn," because my dad was very budget conscientious.
Yeah.
He liked to go out and spend all night doing something for $20.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to eat just 1 piece of chicken and some cracklings,
We'll have a hush puppy.
Yeah, and then he'd go in there and dance and everything. And he was very smooth with it, which was weird because me and Dad never hugged, so
Yeah.
it was,
Maybe that's where I get it from.
could be because he'd be out there dancing and whatnot, and then about 10 o'clock is whenever all the new age music would come on and all the rap and all the booty shaking and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I would go sit out in the car whenever that came on because my dad was old enough to be adorable whenever he was staring at some chick, oh, look at that old man. Give him a little show. Me, I was at that ripe age to where it was halfway creepy, halfway I'm threatened by him, so I'm gonna kick his ass. So yeah, that was the age I was in. So I was like, I think it's about time for me to go.
Yeah.
So
I'll go check my MySpace in the car.
yeah. I did MySpace.
Sorry, didn't mean to put so much age on you.
I don't think MySpace ever made it to a phone.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
It had to have been on a BlackBerry somewhere.
We didn't have apps back then. That wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the phones that would connect to the internet, you had to go through the whole address, www.myspace.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should start doing live audience.
The live audience.
Are you having fun over there?
You're relaxing in the background.
Well, there still wouldn't be that many. I was thinking the other day, how old do you think the average person is that uses the computer to look up Facebook? Can you imagine having to go turn on a computer to go look up Facebook to see what your friends are up to?
Probably about your age.
Fuck you. That's a little bit of kiss my ass there.
Yeah.
I can get on my phone and look at Facebook, right? But I know that there is people that just they don't have it on their phone.
How long did it take you to unlock your new iPhone?
To unlock my new iPhone?
4 days?
The first time or the second time?
Whenever you were struggling.
Well, yeah, I had to figure out how to reset my phone
Uh-huh.
to where it just started all over again, which I had to download iTunes to be able to do that.
No, you didn't. If you were doing it through a laptop, then yeah, but
yeah, to reset your phone, you got to power button and this and I know how to do it on the phone, but to be able to redo it, you have to have a laptop and do it through iTunes.
Yeah.
To re-download the OS.
Yeah. So anyway, got all done.
Yeah, if you're doing it that way, then yeah.
So I think what happened was I started the process of registering the phone and all that stuff.
Mm.
And then I had stopped to do something else. And it was I'll do it later. And then unaware that, your Face ID only works so many times and then they have you put in a code.
Yeah.
So I never got to the point of putting a code in.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what the code was going to be, but I never put it in.
Yeah.
So now it's all set up and everything to where I'm good. But it's really weird having a work phone.
Yeah.
trying to separate people from, because the people I work with, I've worked with them for like 8 years.
Yeah.
So like everybody has my personal number, and trying to get people to switch from my personal number to my work phone, which for the most part it's fairly easy. And I know this is boring as shit for you, but yeah.
I still didn't save your contact for your work phone.
Well, that's good.
So I was like, I'll just call him.
Yeah, because I won't be able to ignore you. So like if you got both numbers.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sometimes I just ignore your call because I ain't got no money.
I'm not calling you for money every time.
Nah.
The past like 15 times I've called, it's been just a bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just not used to like the whole job thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So you've actually done really well on that, and like it's like there's a big difference in my bank account.
It's my turn.
No, it ain't your turn. Yeah, no,
We're about to start have to ask here soon though, because I only got a partial check for my first month, and we're down to like our last 100. So
well, the corner is that way.
I got set up on Spotify without even noting. Like I didn't even apply for it or anything. They just kind of let me know that it was available. I can borrow money on Spotify or on Cash App. I mean,
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because you fucking can't.
I already did it, and I already paid it back. I already did it. I already paid it back, and then they upped it to even higher.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
No, they upped where I can do more.
I know, that's where they get you.
I haven't gotten it yet. I've already done it twice.
So like you
Paid it back twice.
So like you get a credit card, right? And that credit card gives you a $500 limit.
Yeah.
And then you reach that $500 limit, but you're able to pay it back because it's just $500 and you got a month to do it in. Well, then they up it again. Well, now you're at $1,500 and you barely pay back that $1,500 because you really wanted something shiny, but you're able to pay back at $1,500. I'm like, you know what? You've done such a good job. Here's $3,500. Oh shit, yeah. And then
I've only used it in like emergencies. Like I don't have enough gas to get home.
I get that.
It's $25. I can get home with that,
Right. But what I'm telling you is that if you misuse it and you go and buy something pretty, because they said that you can spend $3,500 and you can't pay that back in a month. So now we got interest charges. Now that $3,500 is going to cost you about $4,500.
Yeah.
That's where they end up getting you. So
maybe we should start a banking channel.
A banking channel?
Yeah, where you just teach me about money.
We're going to have a lot of guests. Because I'm not the one to teach about money. I can just tell you the ways I fucked up.
I was kind of being sarcastic, but like.
Well, I felt good for about 4.5 seconds. I appreciate that. That's enough for the month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go on back to being shitty to me. That's fine.
You see my tan line for my watch?
Very nice.
That's crazy.
Very nice.
Yeah. Please describe it for the audience.
Oh, it looks like basic tarmac highway with a white dividing line. That's about it. Like that's the difference of how deep the difference is.
See, that's why you just get a tattoo of an Apple Watch, and that way you never have a tan line.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh my God!
You said it.
This is the dumbest shit I have said in like a week.
One of my next tattoos still is going to be Rango.
Rango.
Yeah, the show, the movie you won't watch.
Why?
Because it's so amazing.
No, the fuck it ain't.
You just don't like it because you screw snakes.
No, it's a tattoo compared to a cartoon. Like I can understand that it's a good movie and that you really enjoy the movie. Are you going to enjoy it whenever you're 65 and that gecko looks like a shedded gecko skin?
Yeah. Well, I like cowboys. And not like that.
Somebody
I like Western.
somebody clip that.
Ban them, chat. Ban them.
I like cowboys and Rangers.
I was meaning I like Western shit. And him and his like cowboy hat with his pistol on his hip, and it just looked good. And it's funny because it's Rango. Like nobody gets a tattoo of Rango, so it's funny.
That's you're gonna marry a fucking joke? Is that what?
Basically, yeah.
And you're not an etch and sketch. As much as I shake you, you have not erased yet. Like, yeah, like you really need to start making. You are running out of real estate, buddy.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I still got my face, the bottom of my feet.
I have my thighs, the tip of my shin, like the very edge of my shin, my forearm, and my shoulder. That's it. I still have the entirety of both my legs, basically. My entire left arm, my entire torso, the entire other half of my right arm, and my neck and my face. So and my scalp, and my back, and my ass.
For now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to use
I'm going to come home and I'm going to have an Ian tattooed on my ass.
That would not surprise me.
You know, we got drunk one time and talked about it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. About the tattoo, right?
About tattoo.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, we were drinking one time and we were like, you know, I'll get your name tattooed on my ass. You get your name tattooed on my ass. Okay. And then we just changed our minds, thankfully. We almost did it.
I mean, he would be an awesome son-in-law.
You asked me, because me and him went and ate the other day. And this is just for people who don't know.
This is
And
like
Jamie.
an inside joke, by the way. Like this whole him and Ian thing.
100% straight,
Yeah.
for the exception of Ian.
Like 97%.
The other 3% is just called Ian. But anyway, me and Ian, we haven't like hung out in a long time. So we like met up and went and ate.
Yeah.
And just bullshitted for a while. And right before I left, Dad was like, "So you coming home?" I was like, "Not if this goes well."
My God.
I told Ian about that whenever I got there. He thought it was the funniest thing.
You're about like 6 beers from shooting your shot. Oh.
Man, old Chicago burgers are not as good as I remember them being.
Is that where you guys went? Was Old Chicago?
Yeah. The burgers aren't as good as I remember them being.
Yeah.
I almost got cheated on at Old Chicago.
You almost got what?
Why don't you come over here and tell us?
Yeah. I almost got cheated on at Old Chicago.
How's that?
Oh, me and my buddies walked through the doors whenever I was dating someone that was out of state. No need to name drop.
Right.
And, well, one of my buddies held the door open for her, and she gave him a hug.
That must be some young people shit.
I don't see the issue, but like
Jealous.
Well, I mean, it's because like you're young, you still believe in love and
it is kind of weird. Like it's kind of weird giving someone a hug for holding a door, though. Like I wouldn't be jealous of it, but it's just kind of weird. Like why would you give someone a hug for?
I mean,
like a handshake's cool. And thanks.
This is why he's not going to get cheated on. But why it could happen to the rest of us because we're not jealous and we trust. So he's playing with our new tripod for video. I bought the cheapest tripod that you can imagine. So
we're gonna put it on the stool, Jimmy.
Why are you sitting in the chair like you're a GQ model?
Well, because I'm not the skinniest guy, so I'm like, what's my best angle here? How can I fold my hands where it's covering my stomach?
You don't have a best angle. Like you're gonna have to just come to fucking whatever with that. Yeah,
Fuck you,
dude. I don't have a best angle either. Like,
well, I'm barefoot wearing an oversized shirt. Just rolled out of bed,
That's oversized.
Fuck you.
Sorry, it was there. I had to take it. Why you look all nervous now?
I'm just fuck
Like
you,
we're
man.
not posting it. It's just a test video.
I know, but I'm still like, fuck you, man.
Was it about the shirt or the
Yeah. I really like this shirt.
No, I like.
It's not really oversized, but
Yeah, it's not oversized. It fits. What?
So does divorce papers in your console. Fits
Not,
pretty well for you.
are they in my console?
I was assuming, but
No, like
You're not divorced yet?
no, I'm divorced. Well,
we
no,
know that he is.
well, no, because I had them framed, right? Yeah, I did. Oh, your
Are you
mom.
serious?
Yeah, your mom was pissed.
Really?
Yeah.
Divorced?
Yeah, I mean, she's the one that made me sign them, so I mean, I didn't quite understand why she was mad.
What's she gonna do? Divorce you?
But yeah, I had them signed and
You need to come around more.
then I had them framed.
Yeah.
And I had them up on my fireplace mantle, and she walked in and she's all like, "What's that?" And she got to look at him. She goes, "Is that our divorce papers?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was so mad. I was like, "It's a very important day in my life."
Oh, God.
Yeah,
And I love to do iconic shit.
I know. I gotta find them. I don't know if they're in my safe deposit box or
I'll get them tattooed. I'll get a picture of it on my back, blown up,
dude.
of my parents.
In an event right under it.
You ain't got enough body left for as much paperwork as in a divorce.
Oh, I can make it work.
Oh, I mean, it's a pamphlet, or not pamphlet, but I mean, it's a
Like a book.
yeah.
They can tattoo the inside of my skin.
What?
Like peel it off. There was this, I think it was called The Autopsy of Jane Doe. What was the name of the movie?
No.
It was like a horror movie. And it was all
I seen that.
like they were doing the autopsy on her skin, and they were like, "That's kind of weird." So they like kind of peeled it back a little bit. The whole underside of her skin was tattooed,
Why?
like with a bunch of satanic symbols and like a map. I think.
Oh, I mean, if you're going to put satanic symbols somewhere,
Well, it was like they literally, whoever did it, peeled her skin back, tattooed it, and then stitched it back.
yeah,
It was whack as fuck, but it looked really cool.
You know,
she must have been young.
Yeah, she looked like mid-20s.
Yeah, because like I still got my scar from my hernia surgery, and it looks like it happened 2 weeks ago.
It looks like an overdue banana,
My belly
like a
button.
brown banana.
My belly button has a smiley
no, you
face.
should get Mike Wazowski tattooed around it. Though it looks like a smile.
I feel like that was a fat joke.
Nah.
My belly button ain't that big.
You just kind of reminded me of something. If I had to compare you to any Disney
Oh
character,
fuck me,
no, you'd be Sully.
Sully.
Yeah,
So is the G.
that's the big blue one
The
from
big blue
Monsters
one.
Inc.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Yeah, I could.
I was just thinking that now.
Uh-huh.
If I had to compare you to any character, it'd be Sully.
The main character, right?
No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
broad shoulders, so that way he can just carry the whole film. Yeah.
I was talking about like the face
Okay.
Never liked
and like the hair.
The hair.
What's the next tattoo I should get?
You should get slut tattooed inside your lip, like where you could pull it down and it says slut right there.
I've seen people do that.
Why?
Because if he's like that, he's about that.
It's a canon event. Like to do iconic shit.
Uh-huh. Where is that in the iconic? Like,
Yeah, you
image?
get it tattooed right there.
Oh no, I understand where you get it tattooed. I don't understand why.
I don't know. It doesn't last forever. It only lasts like 2 years.
It's not true.
Yeah, no, it doesn't last very long. Maybe not 2 years, but it's not very long.
Yeah,
it goes away.
The tattoo lasts 2 years. Hep C lasts for a lifetime. Got it.
It really doesn't last very long. Like, you should Google it.
Oh shit.
Are we done with this yet?
No, we ain't done. Being a pussy.
I gotta pee.
You need me to tag in?
Yeah, you tag in. I gotta go pee.
Oh my god. I gotta have two of you for one co-host.
Co-host.
It's your. I am the host.
Big Dick is back in town.
It took me a second to realize who you're talking about. Like, I've changed both your diapers. I know the story.
Shut the hell up. Yeah.
What would you like to talk about, Jamie?
Let me think.
You have a girlfriend, so we can't talk about most of the stuff me and Colby talk about.
Yeah, that's how I. Yeah, that's how I end up being able to talk about most of the stuff you guys talk about.
Yeah. Hi, Brookie, by the way.
Hi, Brooklyn. Camera don't look too bad over there.
No, nobody get like too excited because we're not posting it.
No, test run. Test run.
Yeah, that thing it's supposed to have a power supply on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Somehow. No, that's what that little thing on the bottom is.
Yeah.
But anyway, what would you like to talk about?
Your new job. You like your new job?
Oh, my new old one? Yeah.
Your new old job.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's definitely different. I'm not having to mechanic and not having to drive as much or run loaders as much. I still do sometimes, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Loader is probably mechanicing is the funnest, but like loader, you get to get away with a lot of shit. So like it's more playing around. Like I wonder if I can crush that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which apparently like an old TV from like the 70s, like the big console ones that are like half entertainment center. It's like all wood. So like these loaders are, I don't know, probably like 15 tons, and you can actually put your bucket on it and pick the whole front end of the loader up, and that TV won't break.
What the hell?
Yeah, like that's American made out there.
I seen a semi the other day that had wooden body panels, like wooden everything. Like the outside of the semi was made of wood. It was like polished wood. It was weird. It looked cool though.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like I don't know, a decal kind of thing.
Probably, but
that would be kind of cool looking. Yeah. I still have and I'll blame Canton for this because he got me like infatuated with with an extended hood Pete, black and chrome. Like that's all she needs to be. Now the toggle switches, they got to have little jewels on the end of them. They got to be as long as they can be, but yeah, on the outside, black and chrome.
Black and chrome.
Yeah, every time I see one, I'm like, oh. So I thought about there for a little bit. I thought about driving back over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Maybe a couple times, but
I'll probably still be doing this, but like while I'm driving. So, I mean, as safe as that is.
So what week is this for podcast?
Shit, I don't know. We got past numbers that I don't count. So I think it's 15 maybe.
How much do you think you got left in you? You keep going forever?
Anymore, I don't think it's me. I think it's Colby. Sometimes he wants to, sometimes he don't. I know.
I'll tag in.
Yeah. No, you can tag in whenever you want. So we generally do it about this time every week. So
yeah. Like the mic setup.
Yeah, it's kind of redneck. I thought about putting mic stands, make them out of fishing poles. I thought that'd be cool.
That would be cool. I've got some extra fishing poles.
Yeah, I might have to bring one over and try it. Definitely one you don't like because I'm going to break it.
Yeah, I've got a few that I don't even use. Right now, he's just got some hooks coming out the ceiling with string tied to microphones.
Yeah. Hey, it works.
It does work.
I don't know why mine works so much better than Colby's. I don't know. There's a sound difference in between the two of them for some odd reason.
I don't know.
But this week it could be my mic's bad and his mic is good. I don't know.
Who knows? So I think Helldivers fell off.
Did it?
The video game. I thought it fell off. Someone was talking about it.
Well, it probably fell off of TikTok. I mean, now that we said that, though, I mean, it's going to be all over my damn phone.
Yeah, they listen to you. Your phones?
Oh, yeah.
Phones listen to you.
Yeah, I was talking to Colby one time about it. Like, isn't it weird how, like, everybody just okay with it? Like, yeah, my phone listens to me, spies on me, and does this, that, and the other. And that's okay.
Yeah. One time, my friend told me that. I didn't believe it, and I was just sitting there on my phone. And what I tried was I was talking about how much I wanted dog toys for my dog for like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like just with my phone off and sitting on the table right next to me.
Yeah.
Just talking about dog toys, and then went on a random website, and you know, like you get ads on the sides of websites and stuff. And there was a dog toy ad on the website. I was like, okay, targeted advertisement, gotcha.
Right.
Spying on me.
That's why I talk about boobs so much, but they still haven't shown them to me. Yeah, like in like iPhone, for example, like they definitely listen to you, and they say that they listen to you, you know, and then they talk about how they slow their phones down as they get older and stuff like that.
Planned obsolescence is what that's called.
But what I didn't know is that, so like on my Android, if I take a really good picture, and especially if you got like like the new Galaxy or something, like they take, some say, better quality pictures than an iPhone,
like 4K or something.
Yeah, but if you send that picture to an iPhone, it downgrades the picture.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that way it looks like shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that way you won't buy it. Like,
you're like an Android camera.
Like, how sneaky do you have to be? You know, like you have such a subpar product that you have to put in all these little fucking things to make other people look bad.
Just so you buy the new iPhone every year.
Yeah.
I just got 13. I like the camera on that one.
Yeah, my work phone's a 15.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat. I noticed that they went away from the iPhone charging cord to a USB-C.
Yeah, it's only on
like an Android.
It's only on the 15 so far. I think they finally got tired of their chargers breaking every month.
Yeah.
Because they're the original iPhone chargers that are like they've been using forever, the lightning chargers or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just like a little bar coming out the charger with a couple of little plates on it. And it just wears down over time. It doesn't stick in your phone as well. And then the charging port has a bunch of gunk and shit in it all the time, and it doesn't charge. So I guess they finally fucking switched.
Well, that and the data transfer is a lot faster with a USB-C.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of phones went to it. A lot of laptops do it. You know, like my laptop for work doesn't even have a charging port. It's a USB port, or not USB, a USB-C.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's pretty cool though.
Well, I've been power washing all day.
Yeah, how's that going for you? Like, staying busy?
Yeah, we're just about done with the cedar house we're working on.
Well, if anybody needs some custom power washing done,
yep, give me a call or Clayton a call.
Yeah, I need to have you guys do the house and the garage.
Yeah.
You guys get a price together.
Let them come out with some tape measures, measure it, and then add up the square footage.
Yeah, I gotta get some gravel hauled out. All kinds of improvements on the house to do. So, especially that back corner where the mudroom is. I need to have some of the roof done, and then I need to have some framing work done, shit like that.
Lots of home improvements going on.
Yeah, I know. I talked about how I was doing better with money, now I'm going to be broke again. So, oh, goodness. Any plans this summer?
Kind of just go with what happens, and then only main thing really that to save up for and buy this summer would be some long tube headers for the car, and then maybe a louder exhaust.
Yeah.
After I've got long tube headers on it, because I think the headers make it louder, or not louder, but deeper, and then a different exhaust to make it louder. So and it gives you a little extra horsepower. I did the math the other day with all the stuff that's already on the car and with what comes stock on it or whatever. I did the math, and I'm close to 600 horsepower on my car.
Damn.
I'm like 20 away from it, so she'll be going.
Yeah. You don't have any plans on like racing it or anything, right?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
If I ever do, I'll do it on a track. Not really street racing.
Yeah. I mean, they got Mocan up there, which I don't suggest because, I mean, shit can still happen.
Yeah.
You know, blow a motor, go into the guardrail, something.
Yeah, I probably won't race any car unless I have two cars.
Yeah, definitely. School's almost out for the year.
Yeah, junior year's almost over.
Yeah. You ready for that senior slump?
Senior slump. I've been in senior slump since freshman. I haven't done shit in school. I just walked, stumbled, and fell my way through high school. And somehow I'm making passing grades.
Can't be as bad as Colby's senior slump.
Colby was close to failure. He was like a day away.
I was one day from not graduating.
Yeah.
Shit was close.
Yeah.
They didn't even print his what's it called?
Diploma.
They didn't even print his diploma because they didn't think he was gonna graduate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is probably where I don't even know how I could have been stricter in that regard. Like, I tried everything on that one. He's a tough little nugget.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna do that shit to me, right?
Do what? Oh, where I fall off senior year?
Yeah.
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 I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be alright.
All right.
I've gotten all my hard classes done. I don't have to take any more math classes after this year or science classes, and I only got one English class to take next year.
It's canon event. You have to.
Yeah, man.
You still looking at heavy equipment after graduation?
Either that or running a bunch of side businesses, like have a remodeling business, kind of like mom's, have that going, and then the power washing, and then like lawn care and stuff. Maybe have a few different things. Either that or the heavy machine operating thing.
Yeah.
As long as I'm rich as hell when I'm old.
Well, good, because I need somebody to take care of me.
You're going to get Adam a little shack right next to my mansion. He's going to have Google Fiber Internet and a PS12. He's going to have a vending machine that has cigarettes in it. Mountain Dew.
Yeah, between the two of you, y'all be able to afford me. And Colby shaking his head, no, and I feel like he's not wanting to.
You're an adult. You can figure it out.
I'll be 80.
Figure it out.
There's no figuring out. Your figuring is done at 80.
Only thing he's going to be figuring out is where the toilet is.
Yeah.
Where that food at?
Yeah, can I still make it to the bathroom on time?
Colby, come in here and wipe my ass.
You almost didn't earlier today.
Yeah. Almost didn't. We had a Mexican food earlier this week. Like, we were in the parking lot talking, and I was like, we gotta go. Okay, that was funnier in my head than what the reaction was.
Basically everything you said.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, he's hateful today.
He is.
I'm glad you came by because you're in a good mood.
What's with the hair?
What hair?
Exactly.
Oh.
He bald as hell.
It's like my third year of doing it.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better anytime.
I mean, like, there's
Just
less.
mad you couldn't rock it.
There's less white skin under your scalp now. On your scalp now. Like, it's more tan than it was just completely ghost white.
Yeah,
What are you doing with my knife?
he's apparently taking care of a callus on his foot.
Jesus, you can keep it.
Yeah.
Did you burn this?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, now if you cut somebody, they automatically have a fungus.
Yeah. Or whatever else is on that floor up here. Colby Locke sitting here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Got it cleaned up though.
Yeah, that was fun times. Oh, shit. I don't know. I guess I don't have a whole lot of interesting shit today.
Really milking the dead cow, huh?
We'll talk about when we were younger. Me and Colby, where we were younger.
Yeah, well, what do you want to know?
Oh, just think of some funny stories. Remember whenever we went down to the Jasper Pond and I went to set a hook on a bluegill and it came flying back, smacked me dead in the face.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
I was like, man, I just got slapped in the face by a fish. It's crazy.
There were so many times I took you guys fishing because I wanted to go fishing. And I never got to fish because the only thing I did was change bait between the two of you guys. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All I was doing was tying knots.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
We were kids, damn it.
It was fun times. Like, my dad went through the same thing with me and my brothers. So, yeah, it's just kind of what you do whenever you have kids.
Fatherhood.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's fun while you're doing it. It's even funner to bitch about doing it whenever you get older. You used to make me do this.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember being up here whenever I was not super little, but whenever we used to come over here every weekend, and before I got that air conditioner thing with the tube going out the window,
yeah,
it used to get so hot up here.
yeah.
Used to like stand at Colby's doorway, get some air conditioning. Yeah. Colby always, like literally, Colby's entire life, he always keeps his room like 40 degrees.
It's the best way to sleep.
All times.
Feels great.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? Like, if you wake up with a runny nose, you're sleeping at the wrong temperature.
If I have one bead of sweat while I'm sleeping, like I am up for the night. Like it don't matter if I went to sleep 10 minutes earlier. I'm up. I'm done. Like, okay, this ain't happening. So now that you guys are older and more mature and everything, maybe now you'll feel comfortable in telling me who the fuck broke the screen door. Which one of you? You guys remember?
Like most things,
Do you guys remember
when
that?
we were younger? Like most things get broke when we were younger. Usually, I was the one breaking the shit. Colby was the one taking the blame.
Yeah, you asshole.
More than likely, it was a group effort.
I don't even like it wasn't even that big a deal, but it was more like a challenge thing. But trying to figure out who broke it and like having to do like some like CSI like interrogation tactics, like I know who broke it. I just want to see which one of you wants to be honest first.
I don't even remember breaking it.
Neither do I.
No, I mean you guys are fairly young. This was after the
What house was this?
this wasn't very much longer after the fried potato incident.
What's the fried potato incident?
I don't know the fried potato incident.
Whenever I thought I forgot to salt it, and then apparently I didn't, and so I salted it like 3 times. And you guys were like, oh, it's so salty, da 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 da. And I was all like, you guys don't even fucking want to try anything different, da 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 da. This is bullshit. Oh my god, this is nasty.
I remember that being.
That was Hamburger Helper.
Yeah, it was Hamburger Helper. You didn't strain the beef, and it was so greasy.
No, that was here.
Yeah.
There was another time where.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know this happened twice.
Yeah, this was over at that other house, and before we moved to this one. And like I'd made you guys, it was like hash or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I salted it, then I forgot I salted it, and then I salted it again, then I forgot that I salted it. I salted it the 3rd time. You guys were bitching about how salty it was. And I thought you guys were just complaining because, it wasn't chicken nuggies,
Badass kids.
And I was all like, "Oh, this is bullshit." Da 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 da. I ain't never gonna cook for you guys again. It tastes just fine. it did not taste just fine. I salted that bitch. I don't know how many times. So, yeah,
that's funny.
Oh, there's a lot of mess ups whenever you guys are growing up.
I know you made all the mistakes on the first 4, and everybody else got the good shit.
No, not right.
Every kid got their share. I'll say that. Yeah. You don't know how often, you probably do now, but whenever you're a young kid, you don't realize how often parents are just making shit up as they go.
I don't know. Now I just got this little fucker running around.
I think one of the funniest things that turn the mic towards me. I'm trying to speak. One of the funniest generational things that you guys came up with was telling all of your kids that having the light on in the car while driving is illegal. Everybody did that. Apparently, I see TikToks about it still, but other people having the same experience.
That happened whenever I was a kid too.
It's so funny.
Yeah, everybody. No, just in case the mic didn't come through, Colby was saying that it's parents telling kids that it's illegal to have the dome light on in your car while you're driving down the road, and from my understanding, it's not illegal, but that's what I was told whenever I was a kid. But I remember my grandma got pulled over one time because we did have the dome light on. Because somehow we made a compromise with her, and we held this cardboard up in front of the dome light so it wouldn't have a glare on her window. And the cop pulled us over because, well, we weren't in seatbelts. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that was on
She got you there.
yeah, that was on our way to Branson.
I remember one time I went and stayed at my grandma's place in Arkansas for a week. I downloaded Fortnite on her iPad and tried to play it like once, but we had like no internet at all, so it didn't really work. She had me chopping wood and chasing chickens for a whole week.
The strange addiction you guys have, or had at least, to that game. Like, you guys still play it, because it's enjoyable or whatever, but
I don't.
whenever you guys were younger, like, y'all were like crack addicts on that shit.
No regrets.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah. He's probably out $4,000.
It's probably more. You definitely spent thousands on Fortnite.
Oh yeah, thousands. But I mean, I don't know. Whenever I was younger, like, my parents, they couldn't really afford a whole lot, so it was like I don't know, some kind of self mission. Like, I'm gonna try to get my kids whatever they want. And well, you guys will probably switch to where, like, I ain't buying these kids shit. So yeah, no, it switches back and forth. It's weird how it works. Your dad's strict, so you're lenient, and then I'm lenient, so now you're gonna be strict. Shit like that. It's weird.
Psychology.
Generational shit.
Yeah. But all right. Well, I ain't got shit else left to say, so like I am fully tapped out.
I heard a Red Dead 3 was coming out soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we back on.
Be back on.
We're back on.
It's only for PS5. Fuck you, Cole.
No. Well, you just breaking shit left and right, ain't you?
I almost broke my fucking foot just then.
Anyway, everybody have a good weekend, and we out.